Welcome to the Calgary Expo Comics and Entertainment app, designed by Cacti Studio. I am Marcos Hildesheim, and today I will be showing you our home screen, why we decided to choose the color palette, and why we decided to design our app in this particular fashion. We chose the color palette because it is very vibrant and youthful, makes the user feel welcome to our app, and makes the convention look like it's going to be a great time. It provides great contrast between all the elements on the screen also. As you can see, all the buttons are very large and clearly display all their functions and a quick caption of what to expect on the next screen. We decided to make them this way to help the users make less unnecessary mistakes. It also makes the application look clean and easy to use. We decided to also make the two smaller buttons to buy tickets and learn more about the convention. For the header of the page, we went for a nice large logo and information about the date and the location of the event. Now I'll pass you off to Jordan Klassen, who will be presenting the show floor map screen to you.
Okay, thank you, Marcos, for that high-level overview of our homepage. Now I'm going to be discussing our implementation of a interactive sort of show floor map. So the problem we aimed to solve with this map was a common problem that convention goers were having, which was getting lost at conventions between each sort of row, and like it's very uncategorized and whatnot, as well as the problem of planning ahead. So many individuals like to know where they're going ahead of time and make plans around that. So we've implemented a feature in which you can simply select the booth and you'll be able to view a description of it, so what's happening at that booth during the convention. So for example, B1 is Comics R Us. You'll say come and check out our huge comic book selection, and this small little icon in the corner right here will bring to a third-party website. So in this case of B4 Deadpool, clicking this would bring to a Deadpool website, which you could make purchases or perhaps order things ahead of time for the convention. Additionally, we have 4 filters at the bottom here, and these will sort of display very clearly and openly where the bathrooms are. So for example, right here we have bathrooms in the bottom right corner, as well as up here between A1 and B1. Additionally, you can search for entry points, so it will clearly point out here's the only entry point up here. As well, vendors, so who is all selling things and offering items at this convention. And finally, food stands, which will point out these 3 food stands. For example, C4, which is Plankton's Poutines. Come and get some of the most cheese-filled poutines on the planet. And that kind of wraps it up for our show floor. So I will pass it over to Roger for the vendors page.
Hello, I will talk about the vendors page. So you can see this page, we will show all the events of the vendors. In this page, user can visit the vendors website on the page and buy some product or stuff about the vendors. So for example, if you click the Pokemon page and you will jump to the website of the Pokemon, you can visit some event for the Pokemon or just buy some game or stuff about the Pokemon. And then you can see here, after the event vendor's title, we make the shadow box, and the purpose is to highlight the sentence about selecting a vendor will bring you to the third part website. This means if you click the events page, they will jump to the external website. It's not internal. So it means if you buy some stuff is not about our application, just about the vendors and the events. So then you can see the design for the vendors button. This is the vendors title. This is the location for here. Actually, this location button just we want to highlight this location. It's not a function button in here. So in here you can see find us about boss A1. The A1 is means the map order. So it's used to find the location in the map part. You just follow the BMO central map, you can find the event location easily. Okay, that's all the function about the vendors page. And next thing we'll talk about the schedules part.
Okay, so this is our scheduling page. So if you'd like to schedule a meeting with a specific vendor, booth, or panel, you go over here and you schedule it so that you can be organized and not miss any one of your meetings with any of those vendors. So let's just first go into the scheduling page. This is where all your schedules will be listed and scheduled. It goes from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We currently have no schedules because we have not done any. So let's go back. You can sort by filters for the vendors that you'd like to schedule for your app. So you can sort by time, panels, viewings, tournaments. You can select the date that you'd like to visit. So maybe you just want panels at Saturday, April 25th. You just click on that and all the vendors which are on that date will show up so you can schedule them. Let's first schedule Bayplate Build-Off, which is at vendor B3 at time 12 a.m. to 12:30, and it's scheduled right here at the specific date which it said that you'd be scheduled at. It automatically does it for you, so you don't need to do anything else. Now let's go back and let's add another vendor to schedule. Let's select BattleBots. So now it's scheduled BattleBots, which goes from 2:30 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. And it also has the Bayplates Build-Off, which you previously scheduled for the scheduling page. And that's our scheduling page and how it works. Thank you guys for watching our presentation. It's been nice to have you guys here.